So before understanding at what age you can take your pension or start to take an income or money out of your pension, we need to establish which type of pension we're talking about. Now there's three main types of pension. There's the state pension, which is set up by government. There's a defined benefit type pension, which is usually arranged by your employer. And there's a defined contribution pension, which is usually a private pension, although many employers are now moving over to this type of pension scheme. Okay, so let's start with the state pension. The state pension is an income provided by the government, and that will kick in at your state pension age, and this is written into law. Now there's been some changes over the years, so this state pension age used to be around 65 for men and 60 for women. This is now aligned and will typically be between 66 and 67. Now there is a state pension age calculator, which I'll put a link to in the video notes, and that will tell you when you can start taking your income from the state pension. Now defined benefit pensions, or final salary pensions as they're also known, set up by your employer, will typically have what's called a normal retirement age or a selected retirement age. Typically this is 65. Now it doesn't mean you need to wait until 65 to start taking the income from your pension. You can do it earlier. Legally, anyone can take a pension, not the state pension, but any other pension. Legally, people can take a pension or take income out of their pension from age 55. That is the earliest age you can do it, unless you're terminally ill. So at 55, you can take money out of any employer-employee pension. However, there's a number of caveats to that. If you take income out of your defined benefit pension earlier than the normal retirement age, you will suffer a drop in the income due to you. That's because the pension's obviously got to pay you longer than was originally planned. You can also delay the time that you take your pension. So even though it says 65, you could perhaps take it, defer it, take it soon after 65. With defined contribution pensions, again, you can take your pension earlier, so you could take it from 55. However, again, there's a number of caveats. If you're still working, you need to make sure you're careful of the tax situation. So if you're working earning a salary, perhaps you're a basic rate taxpayer, if you take a large chunk of money out of your pension, this may tip you into higher rate taxpayer and you're paying 40% on the money you're taking out of your pension. So do be careful of that. But yeah, state pension age around 66, 67. Any other pension, you can take it from 55. However, you will suffer the consequences of doing that. It may still be right in your situation, but just be aware of the facts.